Hey out there, Slot Car Land. How is everybody doing this fine first weekend of 2024? You know what that means here on the Slot Car Crazy YouTube channel? That means a look back at 2023 and a look forward to this great year of 2024. Want to thank everybody for, once again, for all the support out there. Everything is just this is a great hobby. I say it again and over. This is a great hobby with a lot of great people in it. And there's a lot more people rediscovering it and refinding their roots back in it once again. So that's what this channel is here for, is to promote that, is to get people back into it, is to get the younger people into it and just have fun and get together and all that good kind of stuff. So we started out 2023 just a tick over 4,000 subscribers. I still have not sent out my overseas winners prizes. I still have them right down here. I'm going to try and get those out this year. I've got a little thing set up now. Well, I will have it set up to where I've got a little more cushion money-wise, so I should be able to send those out here real soon. We've gained, since that video last year and this video today, we've gained over 1,200 subscribers in a year. I still can't wrap my head around how big this channel is. I can't wrap how big some of the other YouTube channels are that just deal with slot cars. It's great to see the emphasis back on slot cars once again. Really fun, really great. We started doing more shorts last year. Started them right around the fray last year, so right at the beginning of the year, about just the last part of February into the first part of March last year, I started doing shorts. And it has made a difference on the channel as to the age groups that are watching the channel. If you look at my analytics, if I look at just my straight videos, the age range, the biggest age group in that is 48%, and that is 55 to 64-year-olds, which is my age group. It's kind of scary to say that's my age group now, but that is my age group now. But if you look at the shorts, the biggest age group in that is actually 26%, and that is 25 to 34-year-olds. So the shorts are doing what they're supposed to do. They're getting to a younger audience. Hopefully that audience is migrating over to the video side of things and taking in the race action or the how-to videos or the bi-weekly featured car videos or whatever. Hopefully that's translating and we're getting that crossover, because that's what I want. I want to get the younger group, get the shorts to get them, and then hopefully they migrate over to the channel, they subscribe, and they start looking at all the other stuff on the channel, and they get interested in the hobby. They either find where they can race or they get their parents involved. Their parents say, oh, I used to do that as a kid. They may still have their cars, and hopefully it's taken off and it's good, because this is a great family hobby for moms and dads, dads and sons, sons and daughters. It's just a great hobby for the whole entire family if they want to get involved, and I hope that's happening out there. We got to go to the fray last year for the first time in 2 years. Lots of fun. There's been a lot of news in the fray world. I'm going to be doing a video here probably within the next couple of weeks here, talking about some of the stuff that has happened in just the last couple of weeks in the fray world, about some of the changes that have happened and switched and moved around, and we'll talk about all of that here real soon as we get prepped up for the fray, the first weekend of March. Looking forward to it. We love going, we love being there, and we love racing, so a lot of great things there. Had an even bigger Oregon Invitational this year than we did the last 2 years. We had like 35 people at that race this year down there, put on by Fozar and Richard Phillips from the fray. That race is getting to be a big race up in the Northwest. Hopefully it'll keep growing. They might even have to move it out of Scott's Garage into another facility if it gets too big. But we'll have to, can't wait for that race coming up. That will be May of this year. And a lot of great things going there. Hope you guys have enjoyed the race action. I hope you guys have enjoyed what we're doing here on the channel with the racing. We're going to start showing, because got the featured race that we show on the YouTube channel that we show every single heat. And then I started live streaming the other class. So That'll still happen now. This week, this next weekend is our first race of the 2024 part of the season. It'll be here at my house. It'll be Unlimited T-Jet and Unlimited Magnet Car. The featured race will be the Viper Racing Unlimited Magnet Car class. And then I'm going to live stream the Unlimited T-Jet race. So be on the lookout for that right around noon on next Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. Also, I'll be doing up on next Sunday. Also, will be the 2 videos that I was going to do this weekend, but I decided to do the recap first, and then we'll do those 2 videos. We're going to be doing an upgrade on my Viper with a new bell end and a new bell end mount. See if that does anything for that car to make it any faster. And then we're going to be putting a new motor in Shaden's Wizard and a new motor magnets in that car. So be on the lookout for those. There'll be 2 separate videos, but they'll be uploaded on Sunday, next Sunday. They'll be 2 separate, so I can put them in. One can go in the Viper playlist, and the other one can go in the Wizard playlist. But they'll be uploaded the same day, probably right after another about 5 minutes between each one in the morning. So be on the lookout for that. So watch those before the live stream starts at noon with the racing, and watch me all day long, pretty much. So that'll be really cool there. The Central Washington Championship Series keeps getting bigger. Jim has made it up. We've lost a few people. Some people have been in and out. We're not sure what's going on. But Jim has made almost every race this season except for one. Hopefully he'll make the rest of them. Hopefully Nick can make the last 7 rounds. We still got 7 to go. This will be our race round 6 next weekend. And I want to thank RC. I want to thank Dave Grabowski from DG Designs for being the title sponsor this year. I want to thank RC Lincoln from Wizard for being our phrase sponsor. I want to thank Slot and Stuff, Andrew at Slot and Stuff for sponsoring our Auto World class. And I want to thank Dan at Viper for sponsoring the Unlimited Magnet Car class. Hopefully we can get every class next year sponsored. I'm putting up a $30, the YouTube channel Slot Car Crazy's put up a $30 prize to the champion of the Promoter's Choice, which is a really close class right now. We're going to have to see what happens when round 6 happens, because we're going to drop the first lowest out of there and see what that does to that point series. So be on the lookout for the recap video on that. Some things that I want to do this year. I really want to finally get the merch shop off the ground and making it profitable. We've had the merch shop since 2019. Haven't sold a heck of a lot. Been promoting a ton out of it on the channel, on videos, and hoping to drive some sales and whatnot. So go, if you haven't checked out the merch shop, go check it out. We've got a lot of cool designs. Just recently uploaded a couple. I've got another one to go up here soon. I've got this year's phrase shirt to design to put up. So go check it out. It helps support the channel. Everything that we sell there, we get a cut of through Spreadshirt, and it really helps out the channel. So go check it out. Want to get that off the ground. Want to do some stuff with the website. I got to talk to Jim about a couple of things. Have him show me how to do a couple of things. I'd like to make some changes there, like make a news section so I could put announcements there, either race results or announcement of races and all that kind of stuff. I rebranded, just to let you know, I rebranded one of my like pages, or one of my group pages. I have 2. We have Slot Car Crazy itself, which of course is a group page for the channel. But I also had a group page for Slot Car, for my racing group. And I renamed that to what our group is now called, which is Central Washington HO Racers. So go check that out. That's strictly for our race results and race news. So go check out, if you're not a member of that group page, go check it out. That's where all our results are posted there. Announcements, everything is posted there. So go check that out. If you guys haven't noticed that yet. If you haven't checked out the Instagram account, go check it out as well. I post all kinds of cool stuff there too. So go check that out. And I want to try and get those built up a little more, so we're reaching some more people out there and trying to get more interest going. I want to do some really cool stuff at the fray this year. Hopefully, everybody will be there. We'll talk about what went on with that a little later. But I have some ideas for televising the B and A main. Hopefully, we can do it between two YouTube channels, and we can have it set up to where one YouTube channel is looking at the timing and scoring, and the other one's covering the race action. And it'd be really cool that way. You guys can watch the stream and be able to see both the screen and lap counter on top of watching the race action as well. I'm going to talk to somebody about that. I know hopefully he'll be there. We'll talk to him and see if he would like to do that. So that would be really cool there. I want to talk to everybody at the fray this year on Tuesday or Wednesday. Just kind of walk around the hall, introduce you guys to some of these people, and give you some background to some of the people that are actually there and have been there pretty much since the beginning of this in 1998, I think was the first year for the fray. 97 or 98, something like that. So want to do that. Of course, want to get down to Portland a couple more times before the Oregon Invitational. Where Jim's talking about a couple more Tyco specialty races, so we definitely want to hit those. We definitely want to run a race at Scotts before the Oregon Invitational, so we can get that track down a little more. We've been there twice, both for the Oregon Invitational. We haven't been there for a regular race with the Fozar guys, so we're hoping to get down there. If you live within the Central Oregon I-5 corridor, the Fozar guys are a great group of people to go race with. They have, right now they're running on 2 racetracks. Jim periodically runs a race on his, so they have 3. Jim's got a new one coming, a new routed one coming, so it's going to be cool to run on that when he gets it up. But if you need some race action in the I-5 corridor around Portland, Salem, Eugene, or even, Daryl Box comes out of Roseburg. He's as far south from Portland as we are north of Portland. And he's there almost every weekend. He makes the 3-hour jaunt up to Portland to race with those guys almost every other weekend that they race. So we've made sure that we make our schedule. They're kind of our sister group now. So we make sure that our schedules are opposite of one another. So if they want to run both series, they can go back and forth. So hopefully that'll help build the racing here in the Northwest, because I think between us and them, we're the 2 most prominent groups within the Pacific Northwest for slot car racing. And I hope that drives more people to get back into the hobby and whatnot. So a lot of fun there. But looking to do some more reviews. I'm looking to get some new stuff. We've got Elijah just bought a Jag Hobby's newest chassis that fits the Mega G Plus cars. I can't remember what the name of that one is, but he's got one of those now. We'll hopefully be doing a review of it. There might be a couple other of their cars that I need to get, so we can do some reviews of those. What else was there? There's a couple other new chassis out that I need to get a hold of. There's a can-motored one that just recently came out that I like to get a hold of. And then there's a couple other things. We've also got a review to do. Can't remember the name of the company. Oh, here it is. I put it on one of the slot car news channels. This is from racetrackscenes.com. And it's a billboard. This is actually a 30-second scale one. They sent it to, this came from Stan. They sent him, he ordered a HO one, and they sent him this one by mistake. And so he got his HO one. So we're going to put this together and show you what this company does. They've got a lot of great, cool stuff. We're going to have to do a review of this. Granted, it's 30-second scale, but you can get the same thing in HO. So it'd be we're going to be really cool to do that. He gave me that to do. And then after I get it put together, I'm going to give it back to him. We'll do that coming up. There's a couple other things out there I would like to buy to do reviews for you guys. We're going to be doing some body reconstructions here soon. I've got a Rollcore body that needs some fixing. So we're going to have to do some more body how-tos. I want to do a couple more paint jobs. I picked up this really cool Porsche off of eBay. This was only like $5. This fits a AFX Magna Traction chassis, non-mag. Probably will fit a G+. also fit a Tomei Turbo, SRT Turbo, or a Super G. So really, really cool there. It looks really neat. We're going to have to do a paint job on that. Got another Camaro body I'd like to do, so we're going to do some more paint jobs. We haven't done one in a really long time, so it'll be really cool to do that. Do a couple of those. Definitely got to get to do some more comparisons between like the Super 7s and the I'll put them against the Bulldogs and the Vipers and all of that stuff. Gonna have to do that. Got one of these pit kits for Christmas from my sister, believe it or not. Me and Elijah both got one. We'll have to do a how-to build on these to do them to where they're right and run really good, so we can troubleshoot it and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have to do that. Some other, just some in general kind of stuff there. Of course, still got 7 more races of the Central Washington Championship Series to run. We got the Fray. We've got like I said, we've got the Oregon Invitational, and then we'll go into our summer where we'll be doing a lot of the slot car stuff. Want to do some tunes for you guys. We want to do some more builds. I'm still hunting for the last piece so we can do that brass pan build. I got to talk to a couple people, see if I can't find the body mount for that, and we can get that one going, which I really want to do. Really want to get that brass pan car built and on the racetrack for you guys to see what it does. Just want to keep on. If you guys have any ideas of anything review-wise or you want to see on the channel, just let me know. Just comment either here on the YouTube channel or at Slot Car Crazy on Facebook. Or if you're on the Instagram, and just comment in one of the comments there on one of the videos there, say, hey, why don't you do this or do that kind of thing. I do have some couple videos in mind too for collecting coming up that I want to do, talking about what you guys should know and what you need to look out for and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to do that here real soon. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff on Facebook lately, and it's just, one, it drives me crazy. And 2, if you're going to get into this hobby, know a little bit before you jump into it. So we want to talk about that as well. But I think it's going to be a great year. Got a lot of cool racing coming up. Got a lot of neat stuff going. The shorts are still doing well. Granted, I'm not doing the Tech Tip Tuesdays or the part spins on Wednesdays every week. Sometimes I leave them out just because I don't have an idea for that week. So those will kind of be periodically popping up, but the walk around, the wreck of the week, and the Saturday speed shot will always be up because I've got all kinds of content for those. So just be aware of that, and just have fun. That's what this hobby's about: is having fun, meeting new people, racing with new people, and having a great time. If you haven't been to a big race, find one. Doesn't have to be huge. I mean, just like 35 people. You'll meet people you've never met before. You'll have fun. You'll learn stuff, and you get to have a great time racing with them. I mean, that's probably the best part about this hobby, is the social side of it. And getting your kids involved in it as well helps them out with learning how to build stuff, how to tune stuff, how to work on stuff. And if you don't know what you're doing, find somebody that can help you out, and then you can help out your son or your daughter or whatever you want to do. This hobby's for everybody. And just have fun with it, and just try and find places to where to race. I know there's some places that you may have to travel to. You might have to travel a little bit to race, but if you can get there, if you're within like an hour of somewhere, or even an hour and a half, and you can get there every other week or once a month or whatever, do it, because it's going to make you, one, it's going to make you a better racer if you're into it for the racing side of things like I am. You only get better if you race against people that you don't race with on a regular basis, or that are better than you are. It makes you a better racer. That's what I love about the Portland guys. They're a great group of guys. They love to have fun like we do, but they are super competitive and really good slot car racers, and that's only going to make you better when you find a group like that. So be on the lookout. If you live in the Northwest, I'm not really sure about Idaho, about the around the Boise area. There used to be a big group in Boise, but I think that group is kind of disbanded a little bit. If you're in northern Idaho, there is a group in Spokane. We've been trying to get them to come down and race with us, but it hasn't happened yet. They race both HO and 32nd scale, so check them out. They do have a Facebook group. I think it's a Spokane something or other. Go check it out. If you're in central Washington anywhere, of course, you got us here in Yakima. If you want to race, you can contact me through the group or the YouTube channel or the Facebook group. If you see Stan Cleaver, you'll find him on all kinds of slot car group pages on Facebook. Get in touch with him; he'll get you here as well. If you're over in the Seattle area or the western side of Washington, there is the Hopac guys. They only race 6 times a year though, 3 in the spring and 3 in the fall. There used to be another group over there, but they haven't done anything since COVID, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Of course, if you're in the Portland area, if you're within I'd say with even 3 hours of Portland, you need to race with the Fozar guys. They're probably the best racers in northern Oregon. Go check them out. Really cool, great group of guys, and they love to race, and they love to have new people show up to the race events. You've got Bob Carnes, if you're in more down south of Portland. He lives in Eugene. He's got a great track, the Twisted Colon Raceway. Check him out. You can find him on the Fozar page. Or look him up. He's got a great track. You might be able to do something with him there. Headed down into California, you've got the NorCal slot car guys, the San Francisco, Sacramento. Of course, you got the Frey guys in Ferndale. They run from September to right up to the Frey there in Ferndale and up in Eureka. If you around those areas there, you can run with those guys. They're Crescent City. You've got Mike Gray in Crescent City. He's got like 4 racetracks now. I think he's got a tub track and a routed track, and he's got one of Phyllis's tracks that he uses during the fair in Ferndale up there at his place now. So he's got a lot of great tracks. Get a hold of him if you live within the Crescent City area, or even into Grants Pass. I think Grants Pass and Crescent City are like 3 hours apart. Granted, you got some snow to deal with if you try to get down there, but check him out. You can check out Jim Rose from NorCal Slot Car Scene. He can get you in a bunch with maybe Mitch Vader or some of those guys in the NorCal guys to race with them around, like I said, for San Francisco, Sacramento, Santa Cruz area. And outside of that, I'm not sure. There's a fairly large group in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area as well. Check them out. They have a Facebook group. So just look on Facebook. Look through Facebook slot car groups, and you should be able to find race groups from all over the country that you can get involved with and race. So just be on the lookout for that, and just have fun. That's all this is about, is have fun. Be serious when you're on the racetrack, but have fun off the racetrack, palling around, learning new stuff, and having a great time. So hope you had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. Hopefully we'll have a great New Year here as well. And be on the lookout for next week's race action, also with those 2 videos about the Viper and the Wizard and the upgrades for those cars. So check those out next Sunday. Don't forget to check out the Walk Around on Monday, Crash of the Week on Thursday, the Saturday Speed Shot, and all the other stuff we do here on Slot Car Crazy. And don't forget to keep that pin in the slot. Keep them wheels on the downside. Keep racing slot cars, and always remember, have fun. And we'll catch you guys in the next videos. I'm out. Bye.